Another way to grow your locks is you have to protect your mind. If you think it, you will definitely feel it. What you saying, gals and gents? Welcome back to my YouTube channel where we live life the affordable way. My name is Moniqua. Today's lock video is going to be all about tips to help your locks grow faster. Disclaimer, nobody locks is going to grow overnight, so if you think your locks are going to grow overnight, click off this video right now because it's not going to help you. However, there are tips that can help your locks grow faster because I literally went through it myself. The first tip that I'm going to give you to help your locks grow faster is be patient. Patience is key to helping your locks grow faster because nobody locks grow overnight. Like, it takes time, and in order for a flower to flourish out of the ground, you have to water it. So if you're not watering your hair, do not expect your locks to grow overnight if you're not putting in the work. So I just want you to be patient and just know that you will get to the point. You will get to the point when your locks are. Another tip to help your locks grow faster is circulation. Your hair, your locks, your scalp, everything needs massages. You have to massage your scalp. You have to give your scalp nourishment. You have to pump nutrients into your hair just so your locks can definitely flourish. Like with me, I normally do hot oil treatments, and when I do my nice little hot oil treatments, I do a nice little massage along with my hot oil treatments, and I'm basically just giving my hair circulation, giving it what it needs, nourishment. Another tip to help your locks grow faster is you have to decrease the stress. Now, we all know stress is not good for a lot of things, but if you're definitely stressed out, your hair is not going to grow faster. If anything, it's going to fall off. So you have to try your best to decrease the stress so that you don't cause, alopecia, you don't cause hair breakage, you don't cause thinning, and so much more. Another tip to help your locks grow faster is using natural oils. Y'all know I am a natural oil girly. Because slow growth can also mean that there's a product problem, and you want to definitely look into the products that you're using on your lock. Unorganic products will not grow your hair. It would only cause more problems. So as for me, the natural oil that I use is Jamaican black castor oil, olive oil, and a little bit of jojoba oil. But my current oil is Jamaican black castor oil. All of those oils contribute to your growth. Another tip to help your locks grow faster is wash your locks. Now, just because you have locks does not mean you should not wash your locks. You have to wash your hair. You just don't wash it as frequent because you don't want to dry out your locks. But washing your locks is literally the best way to keep your hair nice and nourished, dirt-free. Wash day is definitely something that you should take your time with, because when you're washing your locks, you want to use healthy products and you also want to care for your locks at the same time. So you're basically removing the product that you're putting in and adding more nourishment into your hair. So it's good to wash your locks. Your locks need a clean scalp to flourish. Whilst we're on the topic of washing your locks, it's good to deep clean your locks. Like from time to time, I literally use a little toothbrush to scrub my scalp, or you can use a scrubber to scrub yourself just directly in your roots. Like me, I'm somebody who has dandruff from time to time, and I know exactly what to do or when it's triggered. So a good deep clean would get all of that dandruff out of my locks and no show or leave no rest. Another tip to grow your locks is you have to cover your locks. Like, you have to cover your locks because you don't want to deal with problems where you have lint and then you have to eventually cut your locks off. That's something that you don't want to do. So covering your locks, prevent a lot of frizz. It prevent a lot of lint. It's good to have like scarves on deck. It's good to have bonnets on deck to prevent breakage. Another way to grow your locks is you have to protect your mind. If you think it, you will definitely feel it. Thinking like, hey, my locks ain't growing, you will definitely start to feel like your locks literally isn't growing. Why? Because every day constantly you're saying, my locks ain't growing, my locks ain't growing. So even when it's growing, you're not going to see the growth because you're currently thinking negative things. So I just want you to know that what you put out there, you definitely will get back. So it's good to just say, yeah, my locks grow an inch. Even if you got to be delusional, your locks grow an inch, okay? So you have to protect your mind. Protect your mind, think positive thoughts, and just know it will happen when it's supposed to happen. Another way that you can grow your locks is by limiting styles. Now I know we talked about this before, but you have to limit styles, because if you don't limit styles can literally hinder your growth. From time to time, I've always give my hair a break. Like right now, I'm currently in my break phase. This is why I put in some nice little curls in my hair. But you gotta give your hair a break so that you can grow your hair and it can flourish nice to the point where you just love everything about your hair. You don't want to retwist it every 2 weeks, causing your scalp line to go back, or causing it to shed, or just putting a lot of tension on your scalp. Like, you don't want to do that. You want to give your hair time to flourish, you want to give it time to grow, and you want to give the lock itself time to form. So it's good to give your hair breaks and just focus on nourishment rather than styling all the time. Another tip to grow your locks is you have to limit harsh chemicals. Harsh chemicals is very damaging to your hair, and it's very hard to get out, and it's very hard to get away from. Harsh chemicals can literally start your lock journey over, and I'm sure that's something that you don't want to do. Like, you don't want your lock journey to have to start over. So like the bleaching, the dyeing, all of these are products that literally strips the locks away. Keep in mind now, we don't use comb, so everything that our hair is doing is basically going into one lock. If we're using chemicals that are not good for our hair, it's basically stripping away. So I don't know if you have ever seen people, they have a lot of fags on their locks. That's because they've been stripping their locks away. So it's good to try to avoid chemicals as best as possible. However, if you have your hair bleached, or if you currently dyed your hair before, it's good to just take proper care of your hair, get it treated on time, nourish it, so that you don't damage your lock journey and have to cut it off later on in the future. I'm sure your lock journey is something that you want to have forever. So I hope these growth tips were very helpful to you. Let me know which one resonates with you. Let me know which one you're working on currently in your lock journey. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and drop a lovely comment and join. Thank you so much for joining the family.